In addition to being a legendary musician, former Nirvana drummer and Foo Fighters frontman Dave Grohl is also apparently quite the chef, and he's going viral now for putting those culinary skills to the test. Not feeding his rich and famous friends, but actually showing up unannounced to help serve the less fortunate, helping feed over 400 people and putting in a 16-hour shift. Over the years, Foo Fighters frontman Dave Grohl has developed quite the reputation for himself, famously breaking his leg in the middle of a Foo Fighters concert and pushing through the pain to finish the show so fans would get their money's worth. He's also known for his incredible generosity, raising money for a number of causes, including to support concert venues shuttered during the pandemic. And when the Westboro Baptist Church showed up to protest one of their shows, the Foo Fighters had a plan. Famously, one of the most epic trolls of all time, pulling out on a flatbed truck, performing right in front of the protesters, completely overshadowing their picket. And now, once again, Grohl is going viral, showing up at Hope the Mission last night in Los Angeles around midnight with all of his barbecue gear. He put in some serious work too, putting on a 16-hour shift to cook the ribs, pork butt, brisket, cabbage, coleslaw, and beans. You can see from these photos just how extensive his efforts were. Those are a lot of ribs. Grohl stayed up all night preparing the food. He got a little bit of rest here and there and, of course, handled all expenses himself. Grohl has been known to show up from time to time at music festivals as well, preparing barbecue backstage for a number of musicians. This food that Grohl prepared reportedly will go to help around 450 people and 50 staffers. This user on Twitter wrote in a heartfelt post, "So without telling anyone, Dave Grohl brought his giant smoker and cooked fed barbecue and sides for 500 folks at Hope Mission in LA during the storms. Paid for it all, worked 16 hours. So when the aliens get here and ask, who's in charge? I think we take them to Dave Grohl." On top of all of this, who could forget the documentary he did on Sound City Studios that really saved that studio? And you look at all he's been through, losing his best friend and bandmate in Taylor Hawkins last year, and still is just a generous, optimistic, and helpful person. It really says a lot about who he is, and it's just great to see that. And yeah, again, Foo Fighters have some big shows coming up this year, some major festival appearances, and they're announcing more shows as we speak. You can get all the latest information about the Foo Fighters, of course, at foofighters.com. That's your latest update from Rockfeed. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet, and check out the recommended video up on your screen.